Hi everyone, just getting all the technical devices set up here. So I'm hopping onto the Zoom call and going to share the link to stream this through Facebook Live. So hold on one moment and I will get that link going. Go up here. Hope everyone's doing well. Happy Friday. Okay, there we go. Share this link. Learning all this new stuff. Hopefully everyone's doing good. Get your mat set up. Okay. So not totally sure how to provide the link to join on Facebook, but if you're already on Facebook, then you're good to go. Popping on to Zoom right now. There we go. Hi everyone. Hey there.
I can only see Mo.
Just getting everything set up.
Okay, here we go. It's all set up.
Oh, there I am. Yeah, I was trying to share the Facebook link if you guys wanted to hop onto Facebook.
And you don't know if you're doing the two morons. Speak for yourself, kid.
Okay, I'm just gonna add that in the comment section. How is everyone doing?
Good. Good. Very good. How many students do you have today?
Everyone's just popping on. It looks like we've got 8.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the first one on Wednesday.
Oh, good.
Thank you for doing this.
Of course.
For keeping ourselves as sane as possible.
I completely understand. Okay, I think I have the link. I'm going to share it in the chat. And if you guys want to follow in through Facebook, you can also do that. Might be a little bit better quality, but and you might be able to see me a little better, but we'll just get started with that. Looks like I know everyone, but I'll just introduce myself again. Andrea Davidson. Thank you all for coming. This is something that is really awesome that we're able to do with the current circumstances. So with that, we'll get started. I am going to start doing these Monday, Wednesday, Friday at noon. So feel free to pass along with friends, family. I feel like a lot of my family's on here, which is very fun. And yeah, we'll just keep it going for as long as everyone's interested, and we'll go from there. So with that, we're going to get started in a seated posture on your mat. You can, again, keep your video on, turn it off, whatever you feel most comfortable with. And whether you have a mat, a towel, a rug, doesn't matter. You can really do all of what we're going to do on whatever you have available. So with that, we'll get started in a seated pose. You can cross your legs, or if you'd like to do a little bit deeper of a hip opener right away, you can go right into Supta Baddha Konasana, which is just the soles of your feet together, and you can let your legs go out open to the side. So whichever one you choose is perfect. Just start to ground down through your sits bones and start to lengthen out your spine. Just sit up tall, really straighten out the back. Start to lengthen the back of your neck, reaching the crown of your head towards the sky. If you'd like to take your hands to heart center, you can do that, or just rest them on your knees. And feel free to close your eyes. Close your eyes and start to tune into your breathing. My breathing is a little bit fast right now, just getting all of the technical components set up, but this is what yoga's for, is to slow down your breathing and allow yourself to deepen your breath so you actually use the full capacity of your lungs. Sometimes through times of distress and angst, we can lose the rhythm of our breath, and sometimes it becomes shortened and not as deep, and we really thrive off the slow, deep, controlled breath. Sometimes in life, a lot of times in life, you can't control things, but there are some things that you can control. So taking that time to acknowledge that and to be aware that you're taking some time to do something for yourself that includes some really deep breath work. So we'll take 3 breaths together. Inhale through your nose and open mouth. Exhale. Breathe in through your nose and open mouth. Let the air go. One more deep breath in. Feel the air go down all the way to the bottom of your belly. And then breathe that air out, pulling your core, pulling your belly button towards your spine, really cleansing the airways. Your next breath in, feel free to blink your eyes open and take your feet to a cross-legged position. You are in Supta Baddha Konasana. And we'll get started with some side bends like we did on Wednesday. If you joined on Wednesday, and if you didn't, welcome. We're going to move on to side bends. So take the right arm down to the side and inhale the left arm high, reaching it up and over to the right. Feel a nice side body stretch in the left side of your rib cage. And really reach all the way through your left fingertips over to the right. If you find yourself curving forward, open up your heart towards the sky and then re-lengthen your arm over to that right side. Continue to breathe. Stay into your bend and just reach your left arm up and out towards the left, keeping it hovered down towards your mat about a foot or so, and you'll start to feel a nice stretch in the left side of your neck. Some release of tension. Just breathe into that tightness. Using your right hand, use it to bring your neck up to center, which just can seem a little funny. However, you don't want to strain your neck up right away, so it can be a nice tool and aid. And we'll go over onto the left side. So taking that left hand down to the mat and reaching the right arm up and over, getting that nice stretch in the right rib cage. You feel yourself rounding forward. Open up your heart and lean just slightly back over your hips. Really stretch to the side. Lengthen out that right arm as much as you can. And continue to breathe. Staying into that side bend, just take the right arm up and over, out to the right, even down, hovering just on top of your mat to get a nice stretch in the right side of your neck. A lot of us hold a lot of tension and tightness in our neck and shoulders. This can be a really nice release and deep stretch for the side of the neck. Continue to breathe. Using your left hand, lift your head up to center, and we'll come forward onto all fours into a tabletop pose. So getting into the form of your tabletop, you want to have your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees, and tuck your toes as we flow through a few rounds of cat-cow. On your cow pose, drop your belly, lift your gaze towards the sky, reaching your shoulders down towards your hips. On your exhale, round your back, curve your spine for cat pose, really pressing into the mat, rounding through the spine. On your breath in, look up for cow. And on your breath out, round your spine, let your head hang heavy. Inhale for cow. And exhale, round your spine for cat. You take a few more rounds of cat-cow on your own, maybe even taking your hips from side to side if that feels good. Doing a few circles even, bringing the hips all the way around and changing directions. We're just warming up the spine here, whatever feels good in your body. Just feels good to move. We'll return to a neutral spine in your tabletop. And keeping your left hand planted, inhale your right arm to the sky. We're going to thread the needle, taking the right arm under the left, bringing that right hand across your body and placing the right side of your head onto your mat. Continue to breathe, and as you exhale, pull in your core to really deepen that twist. Make room for your body to open up to that left side. You can use your left hand to press into the mat to deepen that twist. And if you'd like to take this a little bit further, inhale that left arm high and take it around, down, around your lower back. Continue to breathe. Inhale the left arm high and take that left hand down to the mat. Press into the mat with your left hand as you inhale that right arm high to unwind and take the right hand down to the mat. We'll take this over on the left side, inhaling the left arm high and exhale, take that left arm under the right. Let your head come down to the mat and breathe into the twist. You might feel a few cracks here. As long as it feels good to you, enjoy it. Again, you can deepen the twist, pressing into your right hand. If you want to take that further, inhale the right arm high and take it and wrap it around your lower back. You can open up the right shoulder as you deepen the twist. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale the right arm high if you've wrapped it around. And take that right hand down to the mat as you press into the mat to lift yourself up. Lift your left arm high, and we'll return to our tabletop position. We're going to go right into down dog. So tuck your toes, lift your hips, and push back, downward facing dog. Take a note of where your hands are and where your feet are to get into your appropriate down dog distance. Shift forward into a plank pose and just notice that your shoulders are over your wrists, your heels are over your toes in your plank. This is where you want your down dog to be. So stay here, don't move your hands or feet, and then push your hips back into your down dog. This might feel a little bit long, but this is the best posture for you to be in to really lengthen through the legs and straighten out the back. If you find to be rounding your back, just bend your knees, shift your hips back to the ceiling, and then straighten your legs out. The legs never have to be completely straight, but if that feels good to you, It's a good place to be. Feel free to pedal out your feet left and right, pressing firmly into the ground with your hands, just starting to stretch the back of the legs. Continue the breath. On your next inhale, look forward, bend your knees, and walk, step, or float to the top of your mat for ragdoll. Ragdoll will have our feet about hip distance apart, right behind your wrists, and just let your head hang heavy towards the mat. You can keep a nice bend in your knees, even allowing your ribs to connect to your thighs is a great place to be. Let your head hang heavy. Release any shoulder and neck tension that you've been holding on to for who knows how long. Maybe even take a hold of each elbow and feel your back release. Release your hands down to the mat, keeping your left hand planted, bend into your left knee as you inhale your right arm high for a twist. Let your head relax down towards the floor or keep your gaze up towards the right arm. Breathe in and take that right hand down and bend into the right knee as you inhale that left arm high. We'll take the twist over to the other side. Again, you can let your head relax down towards the mat or keep the gaze and deepen the twist all the way through the neck and spine. One more breath and release the left hand down. We'll take this twice more on each side, a little bit faster, keeping that left hand down, bend into the left knee as you inhale the right arm high. The right hand comes down, bending over to that left side, inhale the left arm high. And we'll take it once more. Right hand reaches up. Right hand returns to the mat as the left hand floats high. The left hand comes down. Let your head hang heavy as you keep those knees bent and slowly roll to a stand, one vertebrae at a time. If you're on Zoom, don't worry, I'm still here. If you're on Facebook, you can see the whole thing that's going on. We'll come to the center of our mat. Take your hands to heart center and just take a moment if you'd like to acknowledge an intention for your practice today. It's been really nice to offer movement throughout the day, which is so needed every day, not just the days that we're maybe stuck at home for a period of time. To seal in our intention, we'll take a nice breath through the nose. An open mouth, exhale. Blink your eyes open, sweep your arms down by your side. Inhale, mountain pose, arms reach high. Exhale, hands through heart center as you fold forward. Inhale to lift halfway. Now in our lift halfway, you want your hands to come to the shins to support the straightening of your back. As you reach the crown forward, you reach your tailbone back, pulling in at the core, and exhale to fold. Let's do that once more. Inhale, lift halfway, hands come to the shins, back flattens out, exhale to fold. Plant your hands, step back to that plank pose, hold your plank. Firm up your core, press into that space between your shoulder blades as you breathe in and breathe out. One more inhale, and on your exhale, push back, down dog. You can take a few more pedals of the feet, really getting settled into that down dog. On your next breath in, look forward, bend your knees, step or float to the top of the mat in a forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, flatten out your spine, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, mountain pose, arms reach high, and exhale, hands return to heart center. We'll take that flow twice more, a little bit faster, one breath to one movement. Inhale your arms high, mountain. Exhale, fold forward, Utkatasana. Inhale, lift halfway, hands to the shins. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to your plank. Either hold your plank or flow through a chaturanga, shifting your shoulders over your fingertips. Can drop down onto your knees to lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. At any time you want to skip a chaturanga, feel free, and just hold your plank as you push back into your down dog. Inhale, look forward, bend your knees, step or float to the top of your mat in a forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. We'll do this once more. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold forward, Utkatasana. Inhale, lift halfway, flatten the spine. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to a plank, and flow through your chaturanga, lowering halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale your right leg high, bend the right leg as you open up the hips, stacking the right hip on top of the left, twisting at the waist, and starting to open through that hip. You can take a few knee circles with the right knee. It's really getting mobility and movement into the hip socket. Take the other way. Straighten out that right leg and take the right foot down to the mat, and we'll take that on the other side. Inhale the left leg high, bend that left knee and open up the hip, stacking the left on the right. You start to do some circles if that felt good on the other side. And switch directions of the circle. Straighten the left leg and take the left foot to meet the right in your down dog. Inhale the right leg high, step forward, low lunge. Set yourself up into your low lunge. Right foot between your hands. We're going to move on to warrior one, taking the left foot a little bit over to the left to create some space. Dropping that left heel down, press into the right foot as you inhale your arms high, warrior one. So for warrior one, your hips stay squared to the front of the room. If you find yourself opening up, just widen that stance a little bit more, and then shift the hips back forward. Might feel a little bit awkward, but you can also always give yourself a self-adjustment, taking that right hip back as the left hip comes forward. Returning the hands high and sink down into that right knee. Breathe in and breathe out. Sweep the arms down behind your back. Take a hold of the hands. So you squeeze your shoulder blades together, back and down. Inhale your heart up towards the sky. So you exhale, fold forward in a humble warrior. Let your head hang heavy. If this is ever too much on your shoulders, release your hands down to the mat. If you're enjoying the shoulder opener, keep your hands clasped. So you reach up and over your head for even more stretch in the shoulders. Continue to breathe. Maybe even wiggle those right toes off the mat. Use your hands to pull yourself up. We'll release the hand grip. Inhale the arms high. Reach up and back. You even cactus those arms for a gentle back bend. Inhale the arms high. Drop the hands down to the mat. Step back to your plank. And an option here for a side plank. If you want to take the side plank, keep that left hand planted so you shift onto the edge of the feet. And inhale the right arm high. Pull in the core. If you find your hips dipping, lift them up to the sky. Imagine that you're a rainbow shape. You can take that right arm up overhead. Inhale the right arm high. The right hand returns to your plank, and we'll push back, down up. Take a breath here, in, and take a breath out. Inhale the left leg high, and exhale, step through low lunge. Again, getting ourselves prepped in our low lunge, that left foot between the hands. You can take the right foot and just shift it to the right to start getting into a more wide stance for your warrior one. Drop that right heel down as you press into the mat to lift the arms high, warrior one. Breathe in as you reach high. Breathe out as you sink a little bit lower into that left knee. Sweep those hands down behind your back, squeezing the shoulder blades together behind you. Inhale your chest up, and exhale, fold forward, humble warrior. If you release the hands on the other side, feel free to do so. And if you want to take that shoulder opener of a stretch, reach the hands up and over towards your head, towards the top of the neck. Maybe wiggle those left toes and breathe. Use your hands to pull yourself up, release the hand grip, and we'll return to warrior one. If you enjoyed that gentle back bend, we'll take another one here, practicing the arms. Open up the heart. Arms come high, and drop the hands to the mat as you step back to a plank pose. Hold on one moment. Stay in your plank.
Oh, she's in her house.
So sorry about that. Okay, plank pose. Everyone's in their side plank. Hold their plank. Reach forward and out. You got a few extra breaths in the plank. Good work. Keep the plank pose. One more breath. And take that left hand down and push back into the down dog. Pedal out your feet left and right. We'll take 2 rounds of breaths here. Breathe in and breathe out. One more inhale and exhale, let it go. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, step through low lunge. This time we're going to come right up into warrior two, dropping that left heel down. Open your arms, open your hips towards the side of your mat. Arms lengthen out long and bend into that right knee as you start to open up your hips. Continue to breathe. Look down at your stance. You want your right foot coming just in the middle of your left arch. Then you'll know you're in proper alignment and good stance. We'll take a reverse warrior. Inhale the right arm high, up and back. Then exhale, extended side angle. Bringing that right elbow to the right thigh to inhale the left arm high. Breathe here. Rotate the chest towards the sky. Feel a nice stretch all through your fingertips, down through your left toes, and breathe. Reverse your warrior. Right arm reaches up and back. And on your exhale, windmill your hands down to the mat. Step back to your plank pose. Either shift through your chaturanga or simply push back down dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. We'll take this on the left side. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, step through low lunge. Drop that right heel down as you inhale up, warrior two. And sit into that bended left knee. You can take a moment to take a look at where your feet are. Your left heel should be just in the middle of that right arch. Inhale, reverse your warrior, left arm high. Exhale, extended side angle, left elbow drops the left knee to inhale the right arm high. And rotating the chest towards the sky as you roll that right shoulder down, continue to breathe. Reverse your warrior, inhale, left arm up and back. And on your exhale, drop your hands to the mat. Step the left foot back to meet the right and flow through your chaturanga, lowering halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Breathe in and breathe out. We'll take this flow once more, a little bit faster. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, step through, low lunge. Drop that left heel down as you open up warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior, right arm reaches up and back. Exhale, come forward and extended side angle, left arm reaches up and over. Inhale, reverse your warrior, right arm back. And on your exhale, hands come to the mat. Step back to your plank pose and flow through chaturanga or shift back down dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, step through low lunge. We're going to drop that right heel down as we come up warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior, left arm high. Exhale, extended side angle. Right arm reaches forward and over. Inhale, reverse the warrior, left arm up and back. Exhale, drop your hands to the mat. Step back to your plank pose and flow through chaturanga or push back, down dog. We'll all meet in our down dog and take a few rounds of breath. Let's take 2 rounds. Breathe in and breathe out. One more big breath. And let the breath go. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, step through low lunge. We're going to drop that left heel down and return to our warrior two. This time we're going to straighten the right leg and turn the right toes in parallel to the left toes. We're going to take a wide-legged forward fold. Take your hands, if you'd like that shoulder opener, take your hands behind your back. Squeeze the shoulders together as you lift your heart, and then with a slight bend in the knee, fold forward in a wide-legged forward fold. Let your head hang heavy towards the mat. Again, just release any tension in the neck and in the shoulders. If you're enjoying this grip of the hands, squeeze those shoulder blades. You can challenge yourself and take those hands a little bit more over your head. Just be careful that you feel a stretch and it feels somewhat good. One more breath. Unclasp your hands, float your hands down to the mat. As you press into the mat with a straight back, keep that left hand planted as you inhale the right arm high and take a twist. If this feels good to you, stay right here. If you want a little bit more of a deeper twist, start to bring your chest towards that right foot. You'll get a little bit more stretch in the back of that right leg. Return to center, drop that right hand down, inhale the left arm high. And again, if you want to stay right here, feel free. If you want to take that a little bit deeper, just start moving your chest towards that left foot. Keeping again a slight bend in the knees. Return to center, drop that left hand down. Take your hands on your hips with a flat back, return to a stand. Arms reach high, star pose, and exhale to forward in your warrior two. Inhale, reverse, reach that right arm up and back. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to your plank pose and flow through your vinyasa. Lowering halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. take this on the other side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step through, low lunge. Come on up to warrior two. Open up those hips to the side so you bend into the left knee. Straighten that left leg. Rotate the left toes in. Then we'll take that wide-legged forward fold once more. So if you liked that hand grip, you can do that again. Or if you want to take it a little deeper, hands in prayer twist. Wrap them around. Squeeze the shoulders back and fold forward. Again, whatever feels good to you is exactly where you should be. Let the head relax toward the floor. Take a breath. If you took that prayer twist, shoulder opener, release the hands down to the mat. Start to lift the flat back. Take your hands to your hips and come all the way up. Returning to star pose. Open up warrior two to the front of the room. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Then on your exhale, windmill your hands down to the mat. Set back to your plank pose and flow through your chaturanga. We'll all meet in our down dog. Take one more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale your right leg high. And exhale, half pigeon. So half pigeon, we're going to take that right knee to the right wrist, flexing the right foot as you place it down onto the mat. Don't worry about your shin being perfectly parallel to the mat. Whatever feels good. Just lengthen out that left leg behind you. Press into your hands to lift, and then start to walk your hands forward and down for a half pigeon stretch. So really good hip opener. Take a few breaths here. Start to walk your hands back. Press yourself up. Tuck the left toes under as you press back and up in your down dog. You want to take that right leg back and up and open up the hip. Get a little movement. That feels good. And we'll return to our down dog. Inhale the left leg high. We'll take half pigeon on the left side, bending that left knee to the left wrist, keeping the left foot flexed. So you lay the leg down and lengthen out the right leg back. You can untuck those right toes. You press into the mat to lift and then start to fold forward if that feels good. Take note if this side feels a little tighter, maybe not as tight as the other side. Just send the breath to where you feel you need it. Start to press into your hands and walk them back towards your shin. Tuck those right toes under as you press back and lift back into your down dog. You can take that left leg up, bend the knee, open up the hip. We do a few of those circles if that felt good. And we'll all meet in our down dog. Your next breath in, look forward, bend your knees, step or float to the top of the mat, and forward fold. Just bend your knees all the way. We're going to come down onto our mat and do a few twists before we move on to our final resting pose, Shavasana. So hold the back of the legs and slowly roll down, one vertebrae at a time. We'll start on our right side, taking the right knee into the chest. Just bring that right knee over to the right, towards your right shoulder,
There's a little bit more space there to open up the hip. Take a breath in, and on your breath out, take that right knee over to the left for a supine twist. You can reach the right arm up overhead or take it out to the right. Enjoy a few breaths in the twist. Bring the right knee back to center. Switch out the legs. Take that left knee in. Give it a nice gentle squeeze. If you want a little deeper of a stretch here, take it over to the left side of your rib cage towards your left shoulder. Breathe here. And then we'll take that left knee over to the right for a supine twist. Reaching that left arm up over your head or out to the left for a really nice shoulder opener. Take a few breaths right here. Bring that left knee back to center. Give both knees a nice squeeze into your chest. And then lengthen both legs out long, down towards the mat. Let your hands fall out, down towards your sides. As we move into our final resting pose, Shavasana. Feel your body melt down into the mat. Feel supported not only from the floor beneath you, but also from all the people around you. It's really neat that we can stay connected in a time like this, and it's really no need to feel alone. Let your breath return to its natural breathing. If you'd like to stay in your Shavasana for a few moments longer, feel free. If you'd like to move on with your day, start to invite some small movements into your fingers and your toes. Gently rock your head from side to side. Take your arms up over your head, stretching all the way from your fingertips towards the tip of your toes. Take a big breath. Your knees slowly into your chest and roll onto your side. Using your hands, press yourself up to a seated position on your mat. Take your hands to heart center if you'd like, and close your eyes. I just want to thank you all again for joining me today. This has been truly a really grateful and neat experience. You can bring your hands up to third eye, seat of gratitude and enlightenment. Thank you. As we bow forward. Namaste. Thank you everyone for joining.
Thank you, Natalie. Wonderful.
Gonna work on sound and technical issues. I'll be Oh, this guy, yeah, we let him in the house. But I'm going to be doing this Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So feel free to join whenever you can, whenever you want to. If you follow, I'm going to be posting it, I think that link that I included on Zoom. If you want to follow my business page, Happier Health, that's where I'll be streaming it from. So it might be better video quality and easier to access from there. And if you guys have any feedback or want to add more times, anything, more moves, feel free to reach out and message me. I would love to hear feedback and just what you guys have going
Thank you very
on.
much, Andrea.
Yeah, you're welcome. It was so good to see everyone.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, you guys have a great, safe and sanitary weekend. And I'll see you on Monday. Bye, everyone.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Yes, Bill.
Yeah.
Call her Natalie.
I know.